What's going on, guys? So today what we're going to be going through in this video is a specific manual product research method, starting with Keepa and ending with us going through other sellers' stores in order to find a profitable product to resell on Amazon. So if you want to keep watching and learn how you can find up to 10 products that are profitable, that are doing very well on Amazon every single hour, keep watching this video. What's going on, y'all? So today what we're going to be going over is a specific product research method, starting with Keepa. And then from there, what we're going to do is we're going to dive into other sellers' stores and find us some inventory. So let's go ahead and do this thing. So whenever I go to Keepa, as you can see, I already have a list pulled up, but I'm going to show you how I came about this list first. That way you guys can understand how I got to the product that's over here. I'm going to show you guys how I got to that product and found it, and it's also profitable. So let's pull up Keepa so I don't lose my place on that one. Just start over. So as we start over, the first thing you're going to want to do is obviously have a Keepa account. If you don't already have one, let me know. Comment below. Tell me that you need one, and I'll send you a link. That way you can create one. So we go to data, click on product finder. And then from product finder, I'm going to leave everything alone besides the buy box. Obviously for me, I want the buy box to be above $60. So I'll just say 50 right here. There we go. Actually, let's just start with like 40. So you go from there. When it says Amazon, I'm going to click out of stock, right? And the reason why I'm going to do that is because whether Amazon or not, whether they're on the listing or not, you're still able to sell the product. And when Amazon is out of stock, that's probably the best time to sell something, especially if it's a great listing with a lot of volume and sales. So let's continue down. We're going to narrow our search even more. And that's, by the way, that's what all this is about. You guys are going to be narrowing your search from here. I don't want you guys to be going through thousands of products, but I'd rather you narrow it to where you want to look for. So as far as all root categories, I'm going to put clothing, shoes, and jewelry. Right. And then from there, I'm going to go to brands. I'm going to type in Adidas. And that's it. Okay. As you go down here, you have all these different options. We're going to leave them alone for now. We can probably save those for different calls. Now, specifically here, buy box seller, we want it to be a third-party seller. So we're going to click third party. Okay. And that's about it. So let's go ahead and click find products. Now, as we get here, we have all these different results of different products, but what I want you guys to really focus on first before going into these items, I want you guys to have your columns correct. Okay, I want you guys to copy what I have in my column. Okay, everything from here should be just like this. You want your sales rank right here, third-party FBA, reviews. Okay, it's really important. This is going to help you while you're doing your product research, just to kind of skim through the products. Like this, I wouldn't focus on this item. It only has 2 ratings. But 9, 14, 42, 17, 16, 58, those are the ones that I'm going to look at. I'm going to focus on because they have more ratings, which could mean they probably get more sales. Okay, so very important you have your reviews here with your ratings in this format, right? Now, how do we get that there? Let's talk about that too. So as you can see over here, we scroll down, you can actually scroll all the way to the right, and you can actually move these around, right? You can move them around. So what I want you guys to do is copy what you see in front of you right now. Now, let me tell you right now, I had to go to find reviews. I had to go, I think, maybe near the middle of the columns right here. Pretty sure it's around this area, but you want to go there and just drag them to the front. Okay, I want you guys to copy how my columns look. Sales rank, new third-party FBA, which has the current price, the 90-day average. Then you have reviews with the ratings and the review count. If you want, you can add this here too. New third-party FBA 90-day drop. really, it's not that important to me. So I'm going to get this out of the way for you guys. What I want you guys to really focus on is sales rank review. Oh, this is taking everything with me. Never mind, guys. It's taking everything with me. I just didn't understand why everything was just separated that way. Now everything's fixed. So I have my entire third-party FBA column together. If you saw there, it was kind of split. So I had to fix that real quick. Kind of confused me. But anyways, moving on. We have reviews here. New third-party FBM. If you want, you could even drag the FBM next to it and then get reviews right in front of FBA and FBM. So that way we can only focus on the reviews first. Then we can later look at the price as we're skimming with our eyes across the screen. Like right here, okay, cool, 14 reviews, skim across, it's $62 and there's no current buy box price for an FBA seller. So it's not a good sign, but you can keep going. Boom, 42 reviews. Scroll to the right. You got 3 review counts. The review count is what I want actually in front. I want the review count. That's the actual review count for the specific size that's pulled up. Like right here, it says Adidas women casual running shoe, white halo mint purple tint, 7.5. So maybe that entire shoe may have 42 reviews or ratings, but the actual review count for it is 3. So you want to focus more on that as well. You kind of want to look back and forth between ratings and reviews to see at least if those specific sizes or colors are getting a decent amount of reviews or ratings. All right. So let's continue on. Hopefully you guys all have this already set up. New third-party FBM, new third-party FBA, and then reviews. All of your reviews right here. All of the columns under reviews, sales rank, title, image. All right. Now, when it comes to current FBA pricing, I always click on this column and I'll put less than or equals to. Really what I'm going to do is greater than or equal to, and just put 40. Apply. All right. Now from here, we have different shoes that are now popping up, of course. So we're going to just scroll through some of them, just to kind of get an idea of what we have. Nice, nice. We got different variations, tons of different variations and colors.
Angel.
Oof. So as we keep going, let's keep sorting through here. I already have the product that I want pulled up that I found from this method, but there we go. So we're going to start with this one. This product has 4 review counts, 23 ratings, 8,000 reviews total between all variations, 4.5 stars, going for around 88 to 91. So if you want to pull it up, click on this button and you can see here, price is very consistent all across. If you want to zoom in here, we can see the price is very consistent between 84 and 88 daily, which is good, right? We want to see consistency in price. Now, obviously, if we look down here in the seller's ranking, it's a really good seller's ranking. It's really good. I love it. It's under 1,000. It shows you that this product is extremely popular. Now, it has 8 offers, which is all right. It shows that people are on it. There's no private label warning. There's probably no IP alerts. The product is doing good. Nobody's being taken off. There's 8 different sellers on it. That's great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click, open link in new tab. Now I already have the product pulled up right here. So same thing, but we're just going to pull it up from where we already had it before we got on this call or this video. So when I look at this product, right, I could go ahead and try to source this exact item, right? We could do that. So we're going to do that for a quick second, but I already know the end result, right? But if you guys want to, I want you guys to follow through on how I bounce off my product research methods if I don't run into something. So I click here, go to shopping. We go to shopping. I don't really see the product popping up. I mean, we have one going for 69 here, but it's selling for around 88. I mean, if we go back to Amazon, if we really want to see what it's selling for, we can go to variations. That way we can see the different sizes and colors and what prices they're going for. So obviously this navy blue one, it looks like is going for 101. Ours that we're selling, we need to find that. So the size 12 is going for 89, right? Automatically, what that means is we need to find this product in the $40 to $49 range. Actually, anything above that $49 range is not going to cut it, right? Because it's just going to take the profit down even more, which might not even be worth it anymore. So we want to look for 49 or below. And this is for a size 12. So size 12 is actually selling the most. It has 3 reviews, 26 ratings. Okay, let's see. The size 8 is going for 89. That has 2 reviews and 10 ratings. Size 11.5 has 16 reviews, 1 rating. Looks like the size 11 has 23 and 4 ratings, and it's going for 88.95. And then size 10, 33 and 5 ratings. I'd probably go for the size 10s. Okay. So let's go ahead and try to find this product now. Let's go back to the Google Shopping Center. Now I'm going to put orange because I can't seem to find it. So if I put the keyword orange, see, it all pops up. Now, next thing you need to focus on when you're clicking on an item is make sure that it's the men's version. You don't want to get any kids version. So we go here, it says toddler. See, you do not want to get fooled by that. Let's keep going. We have it for $54.99 here for youth, right? Not even men. So you got to make sure that the only men's I see are going for 80 something plus dollars. Doesn't seem like this one is going to be profitable, but there is a way to go around just running into a dead end product that is just not going to be worth it. Obviously, you see here, even with Shields.com, $85. So it looks like this shoe may not actually be profitable, but you don't have to stop your research there. What I like to do sometimes is, because I see this is a great product. It's a very great product. If you go to the price history, look at the Keep It chart. It's a great Keep It chart. We have like 4 offers on here, great ranking. Pricing is perfect. We go to data, go to buy box statistics. We got obviously the 3 out of the 4 sellers. All 3 of them are winning the buy box. So what I'm going to do is I honestly am going to go into the seller amp section right here. And then what I'm going to go do is I'm going to click on this seller's profile. Now, I already have it pulled up, which is right here. So once you go into the seller's profile, when you click on that on seller amp, if you go back here, if you go ahead and click on this, I'm going to show you, it'll take you right here. Next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to focus, instead of looking at all the products he has, I want to focus on Adidas specifically because I'm still looking for Adidas, right? The fact that this seller is on there, they have it listed at a good price, could result in them actually doing the same research that we're doing. And they probably have a bunch more products that are on there that actually may be profitable if we source it ourselves as well. So one thing I already know, slides are super profitable. I see he has a slide here listed at $38, right? So what you could do is you could actually go ahead and click on that Google button right there. Now I have the product already pulled up in where we're going to be purchasing it. It is right here at Foot Locker, but I want to show you guys that entire method so it makes sense to you. So from here, we're going to go ahead and click Google. And then we see here, it's at Foot Locker for $19.99. Pull it up. Now that we have it in Foot Locker here, we need to make sure what size is actually going for that, right? So we're going to go to the actual listing on Amazon because I want to really figure that out. Super important. So once we get to the listing, we notice $29 to $40. That is the range in which this product sells for, and it's probably because of different sizes. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to variations. When I go to variations, automatically it pulls up the most expensive slide and what it's going for. Size 7. Okay. And remember, this is a women's sandal. So make sure of that. Okay. But a size 7. So do we have a size 7 here? Yes, we do. We have a size 7. Now, how do we know it's the same product? Just look at the product. They have all the same features, right? As long as they have all the same features, then it is the same product. Okay, so do your due diligence, go back and forth between the item. Okay, make sure you go back and forth, look at the details, look at the stitching, right? Look at the stitching, look at the details, Make sure it all aligns. And this is black and white. I know it kind of has like a bluish tone, but it's just a Photoshop that was done. It's not that good. But when you go to Foot Locker, it's the exact same slide, right? Going for $19.99. Now look what we have here. For you guys that are new, you want to do coupons. You want to have your coupon Chrome extensions, right? Get Rakuten. I can literally apply 4% cash back on this purchase, which is pretty awesome, right? That means you get 4% back whenever you spend money with them, okay? So you want to go activate that. And then you have top cashback as well. I mean, there's different types of coupons that you can utilize. But let's go ahead and click size 7. Add to cart. Now, in order to get, I think we get free shipping already. Yeah, so if you're a member, you get free shipping. I'm going to go ahead and view cart because I want to add more to my cart. Let's go to edit, quantity. Let's just do like 10. Okay. Let's see. We have a discount here. Is this true? Promo cannot be applied because the item you're excluded from discounts. Okay, cool. Maybe this discount could work for something else because I've never seen this here. It automatically just popped up. So go ahead, guys, test this discount code out if you're just now watching this. It is July 9th, 2023. So if you're watching this within the first week, you'll definitely be able to get it. And hopefully we can use it. Now, with Capital One Chrome extension, what it can do is, if you guys focus here, it says Capital One Shopping. There's 4 codes that they found. Let's see if it can work, right? We can click on it, and it's actually going to try to apply these coupon codes automatically like a bot. It's pretty cool. So no coupons found. As you can see, we tried 4 codes to make sure you got the best price, but did not find any additional savings. At least we can get 0.5 in shopping rewards if we shop with our Capital One card. So the cool thing about this is you can get 4% cash back and then apply another rewards with your Capital One shopping card, which you can activate. And now you have 2 different extensions activated that are going to help you win cash back. Okay. So this already makes a product worth it, right? So if we look at it here, we get it for $19.99. Let's scroll up. Let's actually click on the $40 sandal. Size 7. So if we sell it at that same price, let's plug that in. That is going to be $7.91 profit per unit with a 19.78% profit margin and a 39% ROI. Now, guys, if you've been already utilizing cashback rewards for a while and you have some actually stacked with Rakuten or Top Cashback, you can apply it in order to get the product for cheaper when you check out, right? Utilize some of that cashback, y'all. You want to utilize it. That way you can drive the price down of the products you're purchasing. So if you do that, you could even make it even cheaper and increase your profit margin. But so far, it is pretty profitable, okay? But again, like I said, if you get one of those rewards cards, I'm sure you may be able to get an additional discount off of this. Now, there are some coupon sites that you may be able to use. Like if we go over here to NikeDiscountCodes.com, we can actually see if we can find any for Foot Locker. You may not be able to, but let's go ahead and check it out. So let's see, Foot Locker UK, Foot Locker discount code. This was on June 13th. Does it still work though? Does it still apply? Let's see. Let's look at the details. You get 20% off. You must spend at least $99 for the code to apply. Works with sale and full price products. Does not work with items that are marked as excluded from promotions. So if it's not excluded from promotions, you can purchase this 20% off coupon for $8.99. And I'm pretty sure you'll have like 7 days to utilize that. But imagine if you could apply 20% off of $19.99. Like, let's do that math real quick. Well, either way, actually wouldn't matter because this product is excluded. So this is actually the final price that we can do. We can't apply any other coupons or anything like that. So that's what we're stuck with, but it's still a decent product, y'all. It's still a decent product. It gets a ton of sales. Even the specific size right here, if you want to analyze it, we can see that Amazon is in and out of stock. Right now, Amazon is currently out of stock, and it's going for $40. And it's actually going for $40 for quite some time. So it's a good thing that Amazon's out of stock. We'll see how long that'll last, but so far it's a great product. And obviously, if you go to data, Amazon's probably winning a majority of the buy box. Actually not, 12%. So that's actually really good. And the person that we found the product from is the one winning most of the buy box. SDK Shoes. Remember from that other product? We went into his store from this product right here. We found him right here, clicked on his storefront, went in here, clicked on Adidas, clicked on the sandal, found the sandal for $19.99. And that led us to what? Finding a profitable product. All right, y'all. And that is how you find profitable products, utilizing variations. Because as you saw here, not even just that, but utilizing storefront stocking. That's really what that's called. Because number one, we couldn't find that one shoe. Remember that in the beginning, if you rewind, look at the video from the beginning, we couldn't find that shoe. It was available in a toddler size. We needed a men, right? All the men prices were not profitable at all. So what I thought was, well, okay, these people who found these shoes, whenever it was profitable, whenever they found it, they must have applied the same search method. So I'm sure all the other stuff that's in their store, there could be a possibility we can find the exact same ones for a cheaper price, just like they were able to. So you want to think about that sometimes too. The other sellers that are on the store that are selling that same product that you want to sell probably have a bunch of other products in that brand. And if you sort through their store, like we did today, like we did, between the last 10, 15 minutes, you'll be able to find something like we just did, right? So that's just pretty cool, right? When you do storefront stocking, you can actually land on a product. You don't just want to stop your research. As soon as you can't find something, you don't want to just stop there, right? You want to go further. You'll be like, okay, well, if I can't find this, this seller, what if this seller has a lot more products under Adidas and they're also arbitrage sellers? That would actually help us, because then that would give us a hint of where to find these products. If we go to their store, click on the Google button, we may actually land on something just from storefront stocking. That's how that works, y'all. So as you saw here, we found something profitable. We're going to add this to our list to Amazon leads. And we're going to send this out into the community, y'all. You just found something, right? It's not all the time where you find something that quick, but I want you guys to apply this method and do it for 2 to 4 hours a day. Imagine how many more products you'll be able to find. If you just apply for 2 to 4 hours a day, do what I just did in front of you, you'll find a lot of winning products, y'all. I promise you that, okay? So the way I started the video, I was already on a product, but you got to remember, we went through Keepa, right? When you go to Keepa, and you go through that whole process, right, of the whole clicking on data, going to product finder. You guys can rewind the video if you want, but I'm going to keep going through it, right? Making the buy box around 40 or something like that, excluding Amazon from the stock, just trying to refine the search as much as possible, going to categories, clicking on clothing, shoes, and jewelry, and making the brand Adidas, right? And then from there, you're good to go if you want. Actually not. Buy box seller third party, then find products, and then make sure you have your columns correct. And then go and search for these products. But if you can't find them, remember, look at the sellers, go through their storefronts, and go from there as well. And just keep going back and forth, back to the Keepa chart and into seller stores. And if you do that, you will find a ton of products. I promise you that. In whatever brand you want to focus on, just make sure they're popular brands that do get a lot of sales. Okay, y'all? That's it for today. Just wanted to kind of break down that product research method / Keepa sauce, kind of show you how I go through and look at variations using Keepa and look at the different variations. Now, if we go back, actually, before we end it here, I kind of want to run that back with you real quick. So when you look at the different variations, what's cool is right? You want to have it set up to where it looks like mine. You don't want Amazon's, numbers popping up. You want the image, the title, the history, and then when you go in here, make sure it says equals to, right? And then make sure you're counting the current from 9 to 1, meaning from the highest price to the lowest price, because that'll tell you which variation of the slide is selling for the highest price. And that's the one you want to go for, obviously, because if it's going for $19.99, you sell it for $34.95, you're only be making about $3 to $4 profit. But this $40 sandal at a size 7, you'll make around $7.91 profit, right? Which is a lot more than you want. So it's good. That's how it works. We found it here. Then we click on it, right? Once we click on the actual size, we're going to let seller AMP pull up, click on Google, and boom, find your product. Now, if you want, though, you could look at other websites to see if they're going for cheaper, y'all. I mean, the size 8, it says $12. I don't know about that. I don't know if that's correct or not. We got to make sure this is a real website anyways, but apparently they got a size 8 for $12. Sounds a little too good to be true. We got to make sure they're a real store. That's another thing too. Make sure they're real stores, right? Because if it seems too good to be true, you want to be able to call them. You want to be able to see their store locations on Google, all that good stuff, y'all. Because if not, it could be a scam. So you want to do your due diligence. But imagine if you could get this at $12, though. Let's just do the math real quick, man. This is actually kind of crazy. You actually got it for 12. First off, we got to look at the size 8. What is a size 8 going for? Let's go to variations. Size 8 is going for 34. All right. So the size 8 is going for 34. Now, if we get, it's going for 38 now. The buy box at 38. And if we could get it for 12, like on that website, which again, do your due diligence, research that website, see if it's a real store, call them up, make sure they're legit. And once you verify them and they're legit, go ahead and do your math. Let's put that $12 right there, $10 per unit. Now, if it's going for 38 in the buy box, that would make it $12 profit, 33% profit margin with 105% ROI. Crushing it right there. Crushing it. Straight crushing. Okay. Now let's look at the buy box for that. Yeah, Amazon is definitely in stock. It seems like the size 7 would be a better option because Amazon's not in stock, and there's bigger gaps between Amazon as well. Like these have the tiny gaps. The size 7 had better gaps, and then the ranking here, it's kind of high. What was the other one though? Let's go to variations. Go to size 8 or 7. I mean, let's click on this one. Let's see the difference because before we end it here, yeah, more gaps. Ranking's the same, but a lot more gaps here. There's a lot more opportunity. There's a lot more of a, I guess you could say, pattern in where Amazon just keeps going out of stock, which is a good sign. That means the other sellers are going to get the sales. All right. But that is a research method, y'all. I want you guys to watch this video, take notes, and implement it. And dig deep. Go down the rabbit hole. Go back and forth between Keepa, right? And if you can't find something on a certain product that you found on Keepa, go to the sellers in Seller AMP, go through their store and source from there, storefront stocking. Okay. You do that for about 2 to 4 hours, you'll land on a lot more products. All right. Appreciate you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great day and a great day sourcing.